Hello guys, my name's Johnnylchase. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I do it just to have fun.
Welcome. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. So go ahead and tell me your username, how long you've been streaming, if you're an affiliate or partner on Twitch, and then your average viewers and current followers.
Yeah. Well, my name's Johnnylchase. I've been streaming for about off and on 11 or so years. I take, frequent breaks every now and then. My current follower count's around 859, and I think my average viewer is around 4 or 5.
Perfect. Now let's talk about your data. Do you analyze that, and what do you do with that information?
When I first started, not really. It was just, just to do it for fun. But then I was just like, okay, I want to grow. So let me just look over the numbers and trying to play games that single player and really heavily story driven, like God of War, The Last of Us.
And what about engagement with your audience? How do you do that on Twitch or on social media?
Socials, it's mostly like asking questions, running polls, gauging, people's opinions here and there. I do that also on Twitch. Is like probably like my biggest thing for like trying to engage is to just ask questions about like sports.
How do you personally adapt to social media changes and the algorithm specifically?
Oh, it's hard because sometimes I don't even know what the algorithm is half the time. So half the time it's like, oh yeah, the algorithm's changed. Cool. What is it? So I do try to look at trends there. I know like with TikTok, CapCut, using templates like that, that's like really pushing engagement and views. So I'm trying my best to do with that. But I find too that I'm trying to find like it's so hard how to be original instead of just like, okay, let me just do this and put like a little tiny spin. I kind of want to try and do your own spin on stuff.
So what tags specifically work for you and your channel?
Looking into that now, I do see like engagement, but I don't see like actual viewers coming from those tags. I usually just keep it simple, like English, the style of game I'm playing, so like retro, and Extra Life, because I do charity stuff every Thursday for Extra Life and Children's Hospital. So try to help, if people are looking for Extra Life streamers, that's kind of one of the tags I use. Hopefully to get some engagement that way.
Yeah, definitely. So how do you personally get creative and stand out from the rest?
Well, I look at trend, or I look at cool things that other streamers have done and just say, okay, how can I put my twist on that and try to be completely original in the same style. I mean, there'll be times where I'll just be like, hey, that's a cool idea that streamer does. I'm going to do it. But I'm also, I do need to get them a shout out or acknowledgement. Be like, I saw a really cool idea from this streamer. You should go check them out. I want to do it too because it looks like a lot of fun.
So how do you make friends in the content creation world?
Just with conversation, with other groups that I'm a part of. Like I just made overtures to just like, hey, you guys are looking for someone to help with this streaming thing. I stream, let's exchange info. For the last before pre-COVID, I was just going to events, handing out business cards, and that helped out a lot as well. So I've made overtures to companies and develop relationships that way. Other ways too is just being in their chat. Just if I ever have downtime and I'm not streaming or they're streaming, I'll just hop in, just spark out conversation with their chat or with them, or just making the overtures and just put yourself out there.
So my last question is, think back to when you started streaming to kind of where you are now. Was there any kind of one thing that you're like, oh wow, that actually kind of helped me?
I would say probably like the gradual upgrade of equipment.
All right, well, that was my last question. Do you have any final thoughts, or are you feeling pretty good?
Final thoughts, I guess, would be this is probably like the funnest hobby you could ever think of. Very few people can make a living out of it. But if you just want to just try it out for fun, you don't need to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars even on all this equipment. I'm actually gonna attempt to do a video on like, hey, if you just go to a thrift store, you could probably start streaming for under $50. You can grab this here, grab this here. Like, you don't need all this. It's nice to have all this stuff because, you know, it makes everything look better and all that. But if you just want to try it, like, it's super easy to get into. And if you have a bunch of buddies that just wants to get together and play games, it can, you know, be a fun, chill time as well.
Totally. All right. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you for having me, Holly.
Yeah. All right. We're going to say goodbye to YouTube, and then I'll talk to you right afterwards.
All right, sounds good.
Okay.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.